of tyranny, the demon god Adir was finally overthrown by humanity.
Yeah, I don't think that's picking up too badly on
his
the
terrible power endured.
setup. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with this system? It's not working at all.
Sentinels. Our duty being to stand vigil for signs of his return. Even exile to another realm could not silence the fallen god forever.
Sure.
And in time, Adir's malignant influence pervaded the world once more. In his hunger for vengeance, Adir orchestrated the
I don't
return
have
of
any
his
fucking
demonic
basis
army,
for the plot on this,
like the
unfortunately.
swallow by shadow. And with it,
I tried the original Lords of the Fallen and bounced right off of it, unfortunately. I may go back and check it out again, depending on how I feel about this. But I was also on the fence about buying this, partially in favor of buying it, because it looked really good from what I saw of the initial output. And then I saw a bunch of people whose performance reviews said it ran really badly on console, and I didn't want to get on PC because I don't have... I'm not confident in my PC's ability to record and run games, AAA titles, especially ones that already have performance problems, like at the same time. So I got it on console after seeing some other console footage that was decent, and I also, most importantly, looked up I saw some footage of about an hour of gameplay to see if it was going to be something that I wouldn't enjoy playing. And it looked pretty good from what I saw, so I'm taking that on faith, because this was a pretty expensive game at $70, which I hate is the new AAA price point. But yeah, while the lore seems very MMO, like, copy-paste bin, the gameplay and especially the art direction I've seen are pretty stellar so far, so I'm hoping it'll be something worth spending my time on. I mean, I bought the damn thing, and I can't return it on console, so I'm sure as fuck gonna get my playthrough out of it, at the very least. Seeing as how I'm not really interested in replaying Elden Ring anytime soon. Oops. Fucking paddles. I keep hitting those by accident. Oh, did I skip that by accident? Shit. That's irritating. The paddles in the back of my controller I keep hitting because they're really, they're in the way of my fingers a lot of the time. That's irritating. Fine, whatever. Yeah, that should be fine. Do I just... Oh, it's Y to confirm? That's weird. Screen calibration. That should be fine. Graphics. I'll leave it... Turn off motion blur. I will leave these on until I determine whether or not it runs poorly. That should be all fine. Turn this off. Large. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Multiplayer, sure. Controls, I'll get into that when I play the game. And yeah, it seems like a lot of Bloodborne aesthetic with Dark Souls style combat, but with a lot more of a loose feel to it. But yeah, I've had no desire to replay Elden Ring recently, and I've replayed Dark Souls. I mean, I replay Dark Souls like at least once, like every 2 months. Maybe more, depending on what's going on. I was replaying recently, where I just made a beeline for the Dark Wraith Covenant so I could invade people, and I've just been invading people at level 66. For the, I went to the dentist yesterday, so since about 5 or 6 a.m. until an hour ago. It's weird, like, out of all the games that I play, Dark Souls 1 I have a near perfect memory of, in terms of just where everything is in the map, the order of events for every character's quest line, where all of the fucking layouts for everything. It's really, really weird how out of all the information I can retain, for some reason Dark Souls has a read-only layout, specifically Dark Souls 1. There's tons of things I forget about the locations of in Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne, obviously. I played very little Bloodborne compared to the rest of the series, only a few playthroughs. In Dark Souls 2, I forget things all the time. And there's stuff I never found in Dark Souls 2. It's the only one in the series I haven't perfected yet. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this, like, over-the-top, like, voice acting, but everything else is pretty cool so far. I've seen the areas appear to be a lot, like, tighter. Ooh, that frame rate's not great. Yeah, for some reason the pre-rendered cutscenes I've noticed have, really bad, why isn't this working? Interesting. Yeah, I've noticed that, why is that not working? That's very strange. I don't know what the deal with that is specifically, but it's a little, freaking troubleshooting. Anyway, for some reason I've noticed the pre-rendered cutscenes in this, like, chug pretty damn hard. Dark Crusader is your cover knight, dude. Also, the designs in this are fantastic, I've seen. Hollowed Knight's pretty cool. I'm not big with the hyper-religious aspect of everything here. But, you know, it's an interesting setting from what I've seen. I feel like the enemy faction is a little bit too, like, built up in terms of, like, it's the so-and-sos and the what's-its and the everything. I don't know what I'm gonna do long term, but I think I'll start the Dark Crusader because it has the big greatsword, and that's what I like. There's your Bloodborne hunter style thing, if that's what you're into. I notice everyone starts with a shield of some kind and a ranged option, which is interesting. Except for you. Though you probably have some sort of ranged option, I would imagine, since the tutorial kind of requires it. You got your magic heavy class, which is kind of interesting. This looks really cool, and I would pick it if not for the fact that I kind of want to try the other thing first. Your Condemned is your Deprived. Although this is the coolest looking Condemned version I think I've seen so far. Like, there's a lot in this visual design that I like. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start with Crusader, which, because he's got some kind of claymore, actual armor. And I think I'll just go through it the way that I fucking, like, is this supposed to be you playing as the fucking, wow, there's like almost no difference there. Like, is that supposed to be you playing as the guy from the tutorial, or the intro, I mean? Huh. This is very Saints Row in the, that is very strange. Continuing from the previous games. Also, wow, that took way too fucking long. The character creator has a decent number of options, but the way you navigate the UI is god-awful. Just saying. Oh, you have to hold it. That's weird. Yeah, jeez, why is that vibrating so much? Okay, weird first impression. I mean, hands-on first impression. Obviously, I've seen stuff in the game before, but the people I watched didn't spend a lot of time in the character creator.
Lo, the latest receiver of his grace.
Yeah.
Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly.
I wonder if the gloved hand is different
And so
depending on
does
what character you're
Aureus'
playing
wisdom
as. I don't know
guide
if this
my
is
hand
pre-rendered or
in the
not.
bestowment of this subsequent boon.
Apparently this game has trouble rendering water and liquid. The frame
Your
rate
flesh
tends
has
to
been
die.
made
I mean,
sacrosanct with the mark of the dark
weird place for
Crusaders.
nostalgia, I guess. I mean, I played fucking Launch
Prove
Blighttown
yourself
back
worthy
when
of
that
this
game
gift.
ran at 15 frames in
Sit
areas
in
with
the
water.
bowels of the bridge.
New Londo is pretty bad too.
Our work is of the greatest import.
I mean, it definitely, Dark Souls 1 definitely played a lot worse on the PS3 than it did on Xbox in terms of, what's the word I'm looking for, performance. Yeah, it's very start of Elden Ring. Oh, weird. That is really loose. That's almost on the heel in terms of, like, character rotation. That's really, 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 really fast. Weird. Ooh, also that camera... I might turn motion blur back on, actually. I don't really like having motion blur on in, games as a rule. That doesn't look like it helps. I guess I'll just have to see. Like, there's some pretty bad screen tearing there. Ew. That's not a great first impression. Oh, and the motion blur made the game chug, so off it goes again. Let's try performance mode. Oh. Well, that's instantly better. And I can't really tell any graphical changes whatsoever. So, yeah. That was weird. Now it runs fine. And everything's Dark Soulsing the way I would expect it to be. Ooh, a stinger. Not sure how I feel about the giant tutorial prompt. Wow, your character runs fast compared to Dark Souls. That's weird. I'm not used to that. And graphically, this looks better than Elden Ring in most aspects, though obviously the areas are a lot smaller. Yes, I know how to do that video game. I'm not exactly new here. Interesting. This actually, this intro kind of reminds me more of Demon Souls than Dark Souls. Yeah, and there's the, this is the thing that first made me feel like, oh, this is a cool mechanic, is the, other world that's constantly layered over the base world that allows you to, see things. That's probably why it runs so badly on some consoles. Oh, it's in on the stick. See, I don't know how I feel about that. Because I still, call me old-fashioned, I still much prefer... Shit, I fucked that up. I still much prefer the, hold B and then tap B again. Like, even when they allowed it to change, where it was, hold on. Yeah, because wasn't there a thing over here in the tutorial world or something? I don't remember. But anyway, I know there's something in here, so I'm gonna stay in the, ghost world. just until... Wow, that is unkind. Yeah, okay, that's a little finicky. I understand how to do that. That's a pretty slow normal swing, too. Oh, because I think I know what it is. Because in Dark Souls, all the hits are very separate from one another. But here, it's much more like it's anticipating you going into a combo. I think that might be it. Alright, what does it want me to do? Paladin Isaac's sword. Interesting. Can I take these off? My original Xbox is in the way of these button prompts. I can't see. Does it say unassign? Yeah, okay, good. I don't want all of these things on my wheel right away. Interesting. That was weird. Oh, you have to charge it. Oh, that's strange. Ow. That's bizarre. And back to the real world with me. Well, I guess I'm out of those. Fuck me. Are there more rocks I can pick up? No? Okay, fine. Huh. That's weird. I'm confused. Oh, right. The X? That's a little complicated. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think that might be a bit much. Is this door open? It's incredible how, despite having seen this tutorial done before, I remember absolutely none of it. I don't know how I feel about that throwing mechanic versus just equip crossbow, use crossbow. But it seems fine. I don't like that auto-equipping. Yeah, that seems fine. Ow, fuck. And... yeah, I do have a block. Okay, good. Interesting. Yes. Unintended consequences of me having mapped my control scheme for, the... oh! Well, that's funny. continues to exist in the real world. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. God damn it. Given how this effect works in gameplay, there's a dedicated button that's just kill yourself, essentially, which is weird. What did I pick up? Wither Ward. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait, that's one of those things. Yeah, it's one of those in-game, yeah. I wish I could have this armor without the cape. I'm not a fan of capes, I'll admit. Just as a rule. Some capes can look okay with, but most armor sets I'm not going to want a cape on. I appreciated Elden Ring giving me the option. However, unfortunately, most of the armor sets that had capes were not ones that looked good without the cape either, in my opinion. So they weren't the ones I tended to use. I will say, performance-wise, this game, since I turned off quality mode, this seems to be working fine. However, I'm a little... oh, crap. I think my mouse just died. Shit. Yep, my mouse absolutely died. That's what I get for only charging it once every couple of months. Shit. How does that work? Holding... Oh, that's strange. Oh, that is weird. Huh. But yeah, I love the environmental detail. I'm sure it's made with tiles. Actually, I'll save those for later. Oh, so you get gray life by using your lamp, and then you can recover your actual health by hitting things. That's a good, like, what's the word I'm looking for? That's a good, like, compromise with the rally system. I appreciate red life, or gray life coming back when you hit things just as a mechanic. But I don't like everything using the fucking Sekiro stagger system. Like, it might sound weird, but I don't entirely care for the stagger system being a primary mechanic in Armored Core in the new game, because I feel like it limits all of your options to things that function with the stagger mechanic, and it means that there aren't going to be a bunch of weapons that, like, can't exist outside of it, like long range weapons or more weapons with, like, slower attacks or, like, stuff. I don't know, I thought it worked fine for some things. I didn't appreciate the entire game revolving around the stagger system for combat. That kind of irritated me a little, because I feel like it disincentivizes a lot of gameplay styles. Like, that was part of the reason I had such a problem adapting to Sekiro and Bloodborne, was because where Dark Souls lets you come up with your own combat style, Bloodborne and Sekiro force you to use a certain combat style that you may not be as good with. I, for fuck's sake, am absolutely not as good with those styles of combat as I am with the way that I play Dark Souls. Like, even my fast styles in Dark Souls are different from the way Bloodborne wants me to do it. I didn't read that. I probably should have. Yeah, you can start getting attacked by monsters the longer you're in here, right? But your soul increase is higher the more, the longer you stay. Also, you have to walk over the souls, apparently, which is kind of interesting. I forget if destroying these prevents them from spawning, because I'm pretty sure those guys will just start to spawn, like, out of thin air. Kind of like Black Phantoms. Black Phantoms being a mechanic that doesn't even exist in Dark Souls anymore. yeah, they just spawn normally now. I mean, when was the last time Black Phantoms were in the game? Dark Souls 2? Pretty sure. Or I guess not Black Phantoms, Red Phantoms, because Black Phantoms are invaders. Red Phantoms are environmental phantoms. Like the Red Phantoms in Demon Souls and in fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Dark Souls 1 with you Grave Lording, and Dark Souls 2 on New Game Plus. I think one of my biggest problems with modern FromSoft games is they're not weird enough. I want more strange, oblique gameplay mechanics like World Tendency. I actually really, really liked World Tendency in Demon Souls. And I liked all the weirdo stuff like Grave Lording and fucking Dark Souls 1. Like, that's part of the reason why I view the older FromSoft games to be more interesting and enjoyable to me, is because they have so many strange stuff that isn't what you would anticipate being in that sort of game. And I feel like a lot of modern Souls games try to be more like streamlined. Holy shit, the rumble on this controller is high. I don't know if that's the game or if it's the settings on the controller. Can I turn that down? Like, that's really it's, yeah, it's okay, it's just on and off. I can't turn it down. Because that is extreme. Also, there's an ever-present heartbeat in my controller right now. Jeez. That controller fucking thing is a lot. Does endurance. I don't even have enough anyway. How much do I need? 2,000. Okay. I appreciate the little bar. Does that show up on my stat sheet? I don't... Oh, it does. Cool. That's nice of them. Yeah, I don't know what people were complaining. So far, from what I've seen, the game seems good. It's a little floaty, but aside from that, it seems fine. Hold on. Pause. Yeah, okay, that should be a little better now. This, like, okay, this base movement speed appears to be like the sprinting speed in Dark Souls 3. Oh, interesting. When you're locked on, you have a Bloodborne style dash, but when you're ow, not locked on, you've got to roll. Interesting. I keep not like... Okay, the way this feels has my brain in character action mode, not, oh yeah, that's weird. Not in Dark Souls mode, which is bad. Because my brain is thinking, like, play it like Nier, not play it like fucking Dark Souls. So I'm not keeping as close an eye on my stamina bar. That's bad. Also, I don't like the way the UI is framed on the screen. It keeps my eyes away from it, whereas Dark Souls, I think, is a little bit more prominent. Oh, those subtitles look bad. I'm gonna have to move those. That's not great. Okay, thank you for the... What just happened? That was weird. I might have to turn off this fucking vibration. It's cool, but it's way too much. Man. And I get a Chivo. Great. Man, this supposed to lose boss fight sucks. Like, the subtitles look fine when they're at the bottom of the screen. You know, you can do supposed to lose fights a little bit more gracefully than that. Well, it's not as bad of a first introduction as Remnant. Remnant's first few moments are terrible. Like, terrible tutorial and everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust this a little bit. Let's go back to medium. And I will leave it on for now. If it becomes a bigger problem later, I will switch it off. Yes, I understand how to do the souls. What's that little bar underneath my stamina meter? Is that how much lamp I can use? That wouldn't make sense. The lamp's kind of essential to the gameplay. Can I, like, take the fucking... If I click on this, can I... Equip. What does Y do? Switch. Okay, that just does that. No, I can't, like, glamour it or anything to make it not have a cape. Because, like, I feel like the cape kind of makes it hard for me to see my character's animations. Because Dark Souls allows, like, I'm able to, like, get so good at predicting when to strike and when to you do whatever in Dark Souls, because your character has really clear animations, and so do a lot of the enemies. The further the series went on, the, But he went through a wall. That's bullshit. Lame. Anyway, oh, are these tied to spots on the ground? Interesting. Yeah, it looks like. Weird. I understand the reason for the lock-on is in case there are multiples in the same area, but that's still a little irritating. Huh. Those pustules are like eyeballs. Okay, so the Crusader does not start with a shield, correct? So there's literally no reason to not two-hand it this entire time. Hey, what's up?
I always wondered if there were.
And your lips move. That's incredible.
You're probably thinking that lamp's just a tool to be used as you see fit. Take it lightly, and you'll find it's the other way around.
I like the weird tendrils that come off of it.
I don't know who you are, and I don't
Rude.
care. But since
I hope all the armor sets in this game don't have capes.
threat to the Rogar serves us both. I've defied the wills of gods and kings. If you know any kind of
Sounds good. I really, again, I do hope that the vibration doesn't freak out quite so hard, because it does seem like the game wants me to have the vibration on pretty clearly from what I can tell. How much did that increase? Stamina. Okay, so, okay, good. It's the actual, it is the endurance stat from Dark Souls 1, not the endurance stat from every Dark Souls game after 1. I don't have to fucking upgrade 2 different stats to upgrade my equip load and my stamina. Good. I'd be really pissed if they took that design cue. you can audio log with the ghosts. Are those eyeballs? The pustules? See, I keep thinking that I have to wait to hit the button again so that, because the animations don't fucking queue in Dark Souls. So like if I hit sword and then hit sword while my animation is going, I won't do a sword after the animation stops. So when I do like sword here, I'm waiting for my character to stop swinging so I can walk forward and then swing again, so I don't get the subsequent sword follow-up animation. Like, because I'm thinking of like the Zweihander. If I were to do Zweihander overhead and then I did it again after the combo, my character would reorient on their like feet and then do another overhead. Whereas if I went swing, step forward, swing, I would do the same first ones in a row. And like the same first style of animation, and it would actually take less time than if I did it the other way. And I've often said that playing Dark Souls 1 will make you bad at the later Dark Souls games, but playing Dark Souls 3 will make you better at the older ones. Which is, I think, because Dark Souls 1 forces you to play slowly, and Dark Souls 3 encourages you to play quickly, but still allows you to play slowly if you want. Specifically, I remember playing Dark Souls 3 for a bit, and then going back to fight Fume Knight, and just acing him in like 10 minutes. I wonder how many of these enemies exist in the real world and the Umbral. I will say, there's a lot of visual noise in this. Wow, fucking hit that guy so hard he went through the wall. Which is making it a little difficult to discern where enemies are, unfortunately. I'm sure I'll get better at that with practice. This place reminds me a lot of the Undead Settlement in 3. Okay, that appears to kill them in 1. That guy is a caster. I appreciate him just going fucking flying. Ow. Okay, this is gonna have to take some getting used to. Because they're like the continuous strikes actually like combine with one another, and they aren't just separate animations. Also, the game wants me to be locked on very much, because doing that independently, like, the camera does not stay in the same position if there's an enemy nearby. And there's a guy over there, who I remember from what I saw of the footage is really tough, so I'm not going to fight him right now, because there isn't any reward for doing so. Aside from souls, I guess. Oh, right. Parasites or whatever. This is one of those work smarter, not harder situations. What I like, though, is that as long as you don't die in the Umbral world, it seems like you still have a chance to come back. That's a pretty good way of handling it, I think. Can I open this? No, and from what I can see, there's nothing behind it either. Okay, I guess that works. Oh, that was weird. Oh, it works on the posture system. No! Fine. At least it works on the old posture system, where it's a thing that can happen and it's not required to kill the enemies. See, that was the problem that I hated with the posture system, is when it becomes, it becomes the only method of making an enemy vulnerable, is when I dislike the posture system. The posture system should be a reward for keeping up a combo and keeping pressure on an enemy. It should not be the only method of causing damage to them. Or causing major damage at any rate. Like, if the difference between me hitting an enemy with the posture attack is like me spending 5 minutes on the enemy or me spending half an hour, I don't feel like the posture system should function like that. Ew, that was a bit weird. Okay, so breaking those eggs definitely has a reason. There's a little bit of choppiness, but that's fine. And these are your basic hollows, more or less. Man, I really want some Pop-Tarts. Should go buy some Pop-Tarts. That's fun. It being like a vertebra ladder. I mean, the art design in this is great. I would normally say this is over the top if I saw it in like an MMO or something, but I feel like it works fine here. I guess the whole game's kind of over the top, but that seems intentional. Yeah, I don't like how it seems like it's very difficult to adjust your character's aiming if you're not locked on. And like fighting enemies not locked on is something that I would do in Dark Souls, especially if I was in multiplayer, because I might need to, like, if I'm using a greatsword, I might need to adjust my overhead. And that's kind of interesting. Oh. I feel like these are kind of tanky for hollows. Also, they appear out of nowhere, which I'm not a fan of. My playstyle generally relies on being able to know how many enemies are around me at any given time, whereas this seems like it wants to, I don't know, be a little bit less than forthcoming with that knowledge at times. It's something I can get used to, but it's not my preference. Is this just me, or is there no actual functional, like, damage difference between the, like, there's no functional damage difference between the, heavy attack and the regular? It almost seems like the regular attack does more damage sometimes. What the hell? That kind of sucks. The question is, are these enemies that are spawning out of thin air spawning in scripted locations, or are they just spawning in proximity to wherever I am in my fucking route through this location? Because that answer... Shit. Fuck. Oh, weird. Why'd he just drop down dead? Huh. That's very strange. I was gonna do this game in, oh, I must be out. I was gonna do this game for Halloween, but, aside from the joke that I'm bad at uploading things in October, I didn't buy this game until, like, today, so. Earlier mentioned reasons, in case... Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in. I had some mixed feelings about what I saw in terms of performance, but it seems like it's fine so far. Apparently, towards the middle of the game, it has some performance issues regarding, like, an area with a lot of water in it or something, which, you know, would be par for the course for this sort of thing. Also, I like Bloodborne. Or not, I was gonna say it, what is it? There's another thing. Yeah, Bloodborne runs at, like, 15 frames per second in fucking... some of those, for a second, or 15 frames per... whatever it is. Fucking Bloodborne runs at a bad frame rate. At an inconsistent frame rate, which is more of the problem. Like, I can play games at 30. I mean, most of the games that I play at 30, or fucking around that general amount. But, what I want is a consistent frame rate. Look at this Dark Souls 2 shortcut. I'm curious if I stay in the Umbral long enough, if I'll just be attacked by, like, some enormous fucking, like, mini-boss. Like in Remnant, if you spend too long in a dungeon. Oh. Man. I should stop saying words, huh? Okay, you're strong. I'm gonna go... Where was that fucking idol? Ah! Did I die? Technically, no. Man. Was there a, thing over there that I can rest at? A bonfire equivalent? No? Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. Not good. Because I didn't see where that shortcut connected to. Oops. What's over here? I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just die and walk back here. Please don't kill me. Okay, no fall damage. Ah, okay, that's good. This is the guy who gives you the matchstick.
You carry the lamp long enough, and you'll see history repeat. Over and
Cool.
over.
You're very tall.
If you don't want to keep retreading the same ground yourself, should you...
I think I'm gonna make a pizza later. This is one of those times when I feel very low on energy. Or lightheaded would probably be a better way to describe it. How does that work? Umber lamp. Seeing as how this is the tutorial one, and also I'm about to die, I appreciate it not automatically respawning all the enemies. I have to actually, like, press the button. That's something I wish had actually been a thing in the Souls series. Because there were times when I just wanted to, like, pick up something out of my fucking box. Or do something else. I didn't want to actually, like, rest. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and get that thing I missed. Can I do this faster? Cool. It was this way. That's pretty good. Whoa. Were you guys always here? Ow. Oh, blocking gives me gray life. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that more than just normal chip damage. I got Mangler sleeves. I don't know, for what I've got so far, I think I was worried for just a second that the fucking mini-boss that I'd spawned was gonna fucking... Can I get this with an overhead? No, I can't. Oh. What is this? It's the Chloranthy ring. Well, that's never coming off. I mean... Why would I take that off? Ever. Alright, was that... And that just goes down there. Okay, cool. I have thoroughly explored the zone. Zone being a bit of a stretch, but, you know. I'm counting everything up to getting to the hub area of the tutorial. It is very much the untended grave in Dark Souls 3. And yes, I have been spoiled on the first boss of this game. The first boss of this game is fucking incredible and would be the final boss in a lot of other games. They definitely wanted to leave a good first impression with that, from what I can see. Anything over here? This looks like a shortcut I would open, but I'm pretty sure that door doesn't open. Loading times are a bit slow, but not terrible. Wow, I've been playing for an hour already? It really doesn't feel like it. Weird. What is agility? I kind of want more health, admittedly. I'm going to try and get that to 15 as well. I want to get both those to 20. My brain says endurance to, wait. Yeah, my brain got confused. My brain says endurance to... Hold on, I wish those didn't just appear on my thing, but what can I do? At least you can go back and forth. You can't do that in the Souls game. Yeah, this is the first boss. The first boss is really fucking cool. Oh shit, I don't have a shield. Yeah, I've noticed the character I'm playing as right now is a lot stronger than some of the other starting classes, but it appears to come at the expense of an inability to block. Or rather, an inability to block effectively. Yeah, that guy's strong. You seem cool. That didn't do a lot of damage. That's fast. Man, why does he get a gun? I want a gun. Well, I guess I do have this. I like that he laughs at you before he dies. That's pretty good. Was there any point to doing any of this? Well, there's an item. I guess that's worth it. A bunch of burned corpses. But, you know, I've got enough of those at home. It contained ammo. Right, how does this mechanic work, anyway? It reminds me of the bolt with the cloth wrapped around it from Stalker. I don't remember if that actually makes those fly slower, though. And I get fire salts. This is the game's way of telling me that I probably should use these on the next boss, I'm guessing. I'm on fire. Oh, cool. It has the remnant mechanic of roll your ass off to get rid of fire damage. Something that should have been in the Souls series, but isn't for some reason. Right. Fire salts do fire damage, yeah. Didn't I have more of those? That does wither damage. I don't know what that means. Holy damage. Oh, it's like a pouch that contains, like, okay, yeah. Interesting. Well, I don't have any mana, so... And I don't have a shield either. Pointed stick, right? Do I not? I don't have the stats to use a pointed fucking stick. Great. Yeah, what's the deal with this? Well, anyway, I'm gonna go heal at the bonfire. My brain said completely unironically. And then, I'm gonna fight the boss. I don't have to be human or anything to summon people, right? I just have to not be in the umbral zone. I wonder if there's a group of people who are gonna play this game, like, umbral the entire way. I don't think that's possible, though. I'm pretty sure there's stuff you have to do that requires you to be in human mode. I need to come up with better terminology for all of this. Oh, I can't summon the dude until after? That's a little irritating. Fine. I guess it would give away that there's a boss here.
Oh, holy Aureus, by your radiance,
This is, I think, the
grant
first
me
game I've
strength
ever
to
seen
continue
that
to
has
endure
contrasted
these dark
subtitles by
days,
default.
to lay bare the path to
I've never
salvation
seen a video
for my
game have
wayward brothers and
black
sisters,
outlined
so we may
subtitles
walk
as
it
the
together
default
and
option.
to
It's
strike
been an
down
accessibility
all
option
those
in more
who would
modern
see
games, and
our
most
will
older games don't
defied.
have them at all.
Even
But
as our suffering continues,
also, yeah, this is a really
I
cool
honored my
first
pledge
boss.
of patience to the exactor.
I used to have a
And
haircut
yet
like
you
that
now
a
appear
very
before
long
me,
time
a
ago.
stranger,
Also, she is enormous,
bearing what was not yours to receive.
and the detail that you can see her lips moving
A
through the helmet is
betrayal made
great,
flesh.
and only
And
makes it more
one I
hilarious that Dark
cannot
Souls
brook.
and the Dark Souls games still don't have that. I feel like because FromSoft made so many games in which they didn't have characters' faces depicted in any fashion, that they got used to just never depicting them at all. But yeah, this is an excellent first boss. And she's got a fucking lightsaber. She's doing all the classic fucking Dark Souls moves too. It's not the arrows that come out of the sky, but it's the same type of attack. Fuck. Ow. Look at this shit. That's so fucking cool. Ow. I mean, yeah, it helps that she's really attractive, too. And she's got stands. Ow. Ow. Shit. As much as I would love to get hit by that attack, I don't want to die. She's got a little bit of Pontius Sullivan here, which is pretty fun. Look at this shit. Oh, I love it. Ugh, shit. Pain. Come on, get closer to me. Man, that is a cool fucking first boss. Like, that's really, really strong. Also, yes, this game's really bad at fucking rendering fluid physics. Which is weird, because it's just the fluid physics that are in such a low frame rate. The environment is still, like, fine. I've never seen such, like, a desync like that. Usually the entire game slows down, but it's just the physics animation. That's so strange. Also, she's back, and made of blood now. I don't think she's super tall anymore, so that's unfortunate, but, you know. She's no longer trying to kill me, so that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, I do not get a hot twink angel fucking as my firekeeper, but this'll do just fine. Talking about fucking opening with such, like, a good design. Alright.
Brothers and sisters, you honor us and all who came before you with your sacrifices, while I wish they were unnecessary.
And the voice acting's not terrible.
Not ease your
I was fully anticipating terrible voice acting when I started. Oh, I didn't notice your eyes do that. Cool. Oh, right, I'm still in the Umbral world, aren't I? Is there anything else here that I need? I don't think so. Should be fine to move on. What? Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah, let's just move back a little bit, please, before I fucking die. What's up here? Anything useful? Chest. Really big chest with a face on it. It contains what looks like a miracle. And what I'm guessing will be a shortcut later. Wait, can I equip that? Probably not until I go to a bonfire. Oof. I'm really lightheaded. Probably because I haven't eaten anything in like a couple days. Oh, that's weird. Why are the chandeliers so offset like that? This is a very strange reliquary. It's interesting that all of the bonfires are like heroes of old that have perished on the journey.
Welcome, Dark Crusader.
It reminds me a lot of, there's a bonfire in Dark Souls 2 in the Shrine of Amana that is supposed to be like, it's where a named character died. Like someone who was trying to do the same thing you're trying to do. Like, I love stuff like that in games where it's like, yeah, this is where all the other guys were. And this does appear to just be a reliquary that people have turned into a living space. Which is kind of a neat idea. Of like, what if we just hold up in this ancient cathedral / catacombs? She's no longer giant, which is disappointing. I was kind of hoping that she would continue to be like 8 feet tall, but whatever.
I had no doubt in my assessment of you as one worthy of the monumental task which lies before us, Crusader.
This guy's
My
voice
name is
actor sounds
Dunmire,
familiar.
And I am an exactor of the Dark Crusaders, the holy order of which you are now an honored member. The Church of Orient Radiance has assigned to me the duty of purging Mornstead of its Rogar blight and ensuring the ancient tyrant Adir
Is this guy in Fallout?
no liberation from his enduring imprisonment.
I feel like this sword is a bit much. It looks like it'd be really uncomfortable to hold. Also, your character has very detailed idle animations. That's not usual for a Souls-style game. Usually your character is kind of just an unemotional brick.
She and her hallowed sentinels.
Oh, Lies of P is also really good, but I don't know if I'll be playing it because it's a lot more like Sekiro than Dark Souls, and I'm really bad at Sekiro. Earlier comments and explanation, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be playing it. I may play a little bit of it on camera because it's free, so that might factor into my equation a little bit, but I don't really have much interest in it beyond like a handful of things. The weapon switch mechanic is cool, and it has a lot of interesting environmental stuff, but it seems very linear, and I like the exploratory element of Souls games the most. You're my bonfire maiden, right?
By Aureus' divine will, I live again. It's a miracle. And to think I raised my sword to you.
Oh, half a sword.
When all along you were a divine instrument sent by him to deliver my death and
yeah, how did that happen exactly?
Bring clarity. Forgive me, Lampbearer. I'm Pietà of the Hallowed Sentinels.
I don't think that's
And
how
as
that word is
Aureus
pronounced, but
sustained
sure. I'll just
so
call you
too
Pi.
will I sustain you. Whether by making manifest your potential or through my healing blood, contained within the sanguinarics you carry. Should you
Something
find
blood
any
related.
saintly quintessences, bring them to me, And they
Good
can
old
bolster
blood
the
cross.
power of my blood further still. The beacons must be cleansed.
I can't
The
tell if the
hallowed
heartbeat in my
sentinels
controller is
restored,
because I'm near death
and Adir's
or
malignancy
what.
eradicated. Through whatever is to come, fellow chosen of Aureus,
I like
we
my character's
stand
head
together
moving to look at things in
service
the
of
environment. That's pretty good. I will upgrade my sanguinarics.
Our holy work continues, Lampbearer. Fellow sanctified vessel, may Aureus' divine radiance
That's
flow
weird.
through me
Oh, does
and
she have that
into
thing on her chest to fucking puncture her skin like some old Crusader dudes sometimes had? Oh, does she also do your respec? I could see that. Man, this game is really animation heavy. That's cool, I like that. Yeah, that seems... You know what, I'll do it a little bit more even until I know where I want to go with the upgrading. Wait, how much does it cost now? Okay, I thought that was a much larger jump. And I will rest, because I am about to die. I noticed when she upgraded my thing, it refilled all of my crosses. Or wait, did it refill after I killed the boss? I can't remember. This guy hates me because I have a new lamp, right?
So the Exactors found himself a new
See, he gets to be gigantic. Why can't she continue to be gigantic? That was interesting. I actually wouldn't mind if she just kept the wings out all the time.
Here you are, lamp bearer. Well, it seems I was right to doubt the value of a Dark Crusader's work.
I don't like you. Yeah. I wasn't expecting those to be a single object. That's a little odd. Man, this place is really big. Huh. Okay, so does my character stand like that all the time or just when I'm injured? Oh, no, it appears to be just when I'm injured, I think. Maybe. What's back here? A door I can't open. Fair enough. What's causing... lava, from what I can tell. Sure. That fall damage is about the same as Dark Souls 1, but there's a much longer hit animation.
Dark Crusader, a lamp bearer, and a revenant to boot. Aren't you the multifaceted one?
I noticed this guy's wearing armor that looks a lot like the knight armor in Dark Souls, with the way the helmet is shaped. It's been a long time since I've worn full metal armor in real life, though.
You keep looking back, you don't see the blade coming at your front.
These guys are all
We set ourselves
enormous.
a task and we have to finish
Or maybe I'm just short. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, that boss has a really cool grab attack that I didn't get to show off because, you know, I didn't get hit by it. But it's cool. Go look up videos of it on YouTube.
Tell what is and what ain't nowadays.
Strange times. But in the end, there's right and there's wrong.
These guys all have
And that
fucking
never changes.
crowns of thorns.
And I hope for both our sakes
I'm
you
thinking
make
about
difference.
getting a new suit of armor at some point to replace my old suit since I don't have it anymore. To be fair, my old suit probably wouldn't fit me anymore. I haven't gotten any taller for at least about 10 years though, so maybe. I'm about 5'11", 6 foot, currently. And I've pretty much been that way for roughly 8 to 10 years. So most of my clothing, actually all of my clothing still fits, since I was wearing wildly oversized clothing most of the time back in the day. Shirts specifically. I either wore shirts that were, way too small or way too large. If I was wearing a shirt that was really small, I usually had a big jacket over it. Cool. I'm gonna call you Treebeard or something. Never mind, you have a real name.
Be born until the favored child makes themselves known.
Is this a one reborn situation? Oh, you have the same kind of lamp as me. Neat.
Carrion of creation finally returned to the
Yeah, what's the
void.
deal with this story? I don't understand it at all. Oh, neat. How do I upgrade those? I need some fancy chisel. What do you sell? Oh, you sell magic.
Bearer of the lamp,
That's convenient.
like you, I
Throwing
serve.
a charm of fortune's sight. What is this, though? I wanted to... Okay, fine, whatever. Hurl an orb of umbral magic. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Wow, that is straight up just from Bloodborne. That's weird. Oh, this is your homeward bone. Oh, you can just buy a bunch of these? Huh. Well, how much do I have? 1,000. I'll buy 2. Fuck it. Wait. Don't I have enough for 2? That's weird. Oh, I was looking at the wrong part of my menu.
Chosen bearer of the lamp until her
Yeah, okay,
embrace.
weird. What did I buy before? Vestige Seed. Still have that. Is this just a fucking, like... I'm confused. Okay, yeah, so wait, why do you need to buy those, then? That's weird. I feel like there's something... Okay, yeah, what the fuck is this? Okay, it's a catalyst. That makes more sense than what I was thinking. I guess I'll fucking equip it or something. Oh, interesting. That's neat. Yeah, I guess I'll hold on to that. I should probably get out of the umbral, huh? Is there a thing nearby that I can do that with? No? Alright, fine. I wonder if I rest, it'll fucking return me back to the, Oh, interesting. Secret passageway. Or not. That'll probably come later. Wow, it is really dark in my recording, jeez. Much more blue on my screen. Yes, we've decided that no matter what you're doing, the supernatural world is teal. Yes, okay, it does. Helpful. Is there anything else in here I need to do or engage with?
Rogar and Hallowed Sentinel alike will offer the Aureus mercy.
Oh, I can purchase stuff from you. Cool. And it looks like he sells all of the starting shit. Most of it, actually. Interesting. It is all substantially weaker than my starting stuff, which I probably should have recognized. This looks like pyromancy. Well, that's kind of cool. Radiant weapon. Requires a radiant catalyst. Do I have a radiant catalyst? No. Okay. What's up here? Some weird ass statues. Oh, is this a upgrade station? No, it appears to be nothing. Okay. That's a little strange. Maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet. I haven't found anywhere that can upgrade my stuff, I don't think. Damn. Well, that's pretty cool. I wonder if the distances here are correct, because I can see the beacons. And, like, there's some stuff over there, but I'm wondering if I'm just going to be teleporting to different places and the distances don't actually matter.
Ah, that's it, isn't it? Oh, the Lamp of Immortality. And the genuine article. Not a useless, empty vessel like the one I saw that witless fool bumbling around with. I've learned a little since coming to Mornstead about that lamp and the awful mission to which it's attached. I hope you recognize that frightful burden for what it is. In truth, what's been done to you is downright cruel. Of course, some people are born into roles of tremendous responsibility. My name is Andreas of Ebb, esteemed scion of nobility.
Oh, so you're a
Far more than
prick.
that, descendant of the great ruler Andanas himself, as proven by my family's book of lineage, for one. That's right. Through my veins flows the blood of the legendary hero who defied Adir and the Rogar and saved the whole world, only to be betrayed and murdered by a
I
common
feel like that
criminal.
has something to do with the first game. I may play the first game just for posterity's sake. I'm kind of curious. Again, my quick look of it was very brief, so... Ooh, getting some frame rate issues. Hopefully those are not persistent. And I'm seeing... Wow, that looks like it goes down a while. I'm getting a very Stonefang vibe from this.
Careful, if you're headed for Pilgrim's Perch, friend. The hallowed sentinels don't welcome everyone. Not even a faithful pilgrim who's crossed countless miles of land and sea to join them. All I wanted was to serve the divine judge cleric, but they deemed me unworthy and chased me off. What's a poor, rejected disciple to do
I know.
now, I ask you?
It is a little weird that those just... Oh, fuck you. It's a little strange that the, boxes just all pop in one, like, thing. Oh, you motherfucker. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more wary about that, huh? What's that fucking, Dark Souls clone that's on the Switch? Is it Animus? Man. I was gonna look at that, too. Again, for curiosity's sake. You first. Oh, that's strange. Huh. I wonder if that... Okay, it just took a while for the... Okay. Yeah, I wonder if those guys would have attacked me if I hadn't killed that other guy first. And I see a dude up there. But I still don't have, like, a weapon to hit him with. Oh, interesting. I can block with my actual... Huh. That's a little strange. Oh, ammo is the thing up there. Oh, I guess he was just gonna die no matter what I did. Fair enough. Huh. Okay. Weird. I mean, if you're gonna make a big show out of not wanting me to kill you, I guess there's no reason to. What was I doing? That's a weird way to sheath your weapon. Hold on, let me... Okay, yeah, that is the what I thought it was. Good to know. That's a bit much. Okay, so down goes to that place I saw before. Oh, they didn't realize these are bells, not plants. It is a little weird how things just explode when I walk into them. Admittedly. What? This man does not have a head. Let's see what's up here first. If it looks like a new zone, I'll go down. Because up seems like the more obvious way forward. This is absolutely an entire zone. And it looks a lot like Sen's Fortress. Wait, do I get Grey Life back from using the lantern even in the overworld? Because if that's true, that's awesome. Because that'll be my primary method of getting health back before using the lantern, or using the cross. If I'm not being attacked or under pressure. Well, those guys aren't very strong. I mean, I wouldn't expect them to be, but, you know. Ah. Okay. Wow, that obscures a lot of the... I don't know who you are, but... Oh, weird, there's not a lot to use the lamp on around here. I guess it's only the natural world? You are in the way. Sorry. Wow, I hate this. This looks like it's gonna be really difficult to jump. Like, from some angles that almost looks like a roll, but... Shit. Oh, wow, that's generous. Is there a, no? Yeah, fair enough. Hey, what's over here? Ah, shortcut door. Okay, let's fucking mess this up again. Wow, that feels like a Dark Souls 2 jump in a bad way. Not a fan. What? I do not enjoy. Also, that's fucking cool. All the giant dudes that are just... That's a big eyeball. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I would enjoy existing in a world that's like this. Also, I will say, because of how floaty your character's walking feels, like, it's got a little bit of that momentum-based movement where your character keeps running after you let go that makes me feel like I'm gonna fall off, like, almost everything that I'm on. I don't enjoy that. It makes moving around feel very uncertain. I think that's my first major complaint. Aside from that, though, the movement actually feels really good. In a weird way. Not in the way that, like, Dark Souls feels good, because Dark Souls is very, like... You feel locked in when you're doing stuff in Dark Souls, which makes you, like, feel very certain most of the time. Here, though, it just feels very, like, I have a lot of options to get away from people attacking me. I guess more naturalistic, whereas Dark Souls feels more artificial. Question, what does it look like to the rest of the world when I'm fighting these things that spawn out of thin air? I like this as a mechanic. This is fun. And I get health back for that, right? No? Okay, fine. Oh. Shit. I don't think I'm strong enough to fight any of the mini-bosses that spawn in the Undul yet. Shit. Ugh. Oh, really? That actually takes health off of me. Weird. I thought it was the other way around. Shit. Fuck. Wow. Oh shit, I didn't even see you. What does this do? I have no idea. Oh, elevator, right. Do I have a light that I can use? I mean, lantern, yes, fine. But, like, an area light? Huh. Oh. Weird. Yeah, please let me out of the umbral. I don't know what that is. Is that a ring? No. It's not a weapon. Spells. Oh, interesting. Pendants. Huh. Interesting. Oh, I actually literally need to increase my radiance to get more information. Oh, it's a, paint job. Huh. How do I use that? This thing. YB. Is that in on the stick? No, that's photo mode. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, whatever. Where am I? I see items over there, jeez. This game reminds me a lot of Demon Souls, actually, and that's cool, because I always wanted a sequel to Demon Souls, and I never got one, and that always upset me. I know... Oh, this must be the other side of that door. Is that stuff over there, too? Or is it just for symmetry's sake? I feel like I've committed to this location so far. Interesting. Huh. Well... Yeah, fuck it, I guess I might as well, right?
Divine dear, witness this offering I make to you.
Oh, that's weird. Aha. This seems like it would be a really unstable and not great bridge. Wait, is there anything over here? That I'm confused. Was there a point to coming over here? I don't think it's to drop down onto anything. I guess not. Huh. That's weird. No, that's too far away, I think. Yeah, weird. Okay. Ow, fuck. Oh, that's strange. I guess this is not the way to go. Oh, wait, fuck. Getting back there is going to be a pain in the ass. Actually, I may not even be able to get back there from the way I came. Oh, well, there's an item down. Wait, was it to drop down there? I mean, maybe? That seems really... Oh, that seems weird. I'm gonna try it, I guess. It would make more sense if there was a way to, like, pop back into the world. I mean, fuck it, let's go. Can I, like, fall through the rungs? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm confused. No illusory walls, from what I can tell. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with this is. Doesn't look like I can drop down on this side. Very strange. Oh, is there something over here? Yes, but not on this side. So it might as well not even exist. Fuck. That is excruciatingly painful. Back down we go, I guess. Huh. Looks like I could have done something up there, too. Locationally, I'm a little confused right now. I thought there might have been a ladder. I guess I'll figure it out as I go. This is very extreme environmental design. Ugh. I was really worried I was going to fly off the edge there. I think that stuttering is not because of... Yeah, there's no fucking way for me to get back now. Shit. I thought that said small delirium fragment. Weird. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Oh, calm down. Can I, like... No, it doesn't look like... It looks like there's more down there, but I don't think I get through here from there. I don't get to there from here. So this elevator has to be the continuation at this point. I feel like I might be missing something. Because, like, the shortcut door up there looks like it's supposed to come to this section. So that you could, like, take the elevator, but it doesn't look like the elevator goes to anywhere else on this end, at least. It looks like I should be able to get over to there from where I am right now, but... Because in there is the cathedral, where I was, I think. I'm a little confused. It's been a while since I've had to, like, explore a zone and fucking figure out how to actually, like, traverse it. But that's good. I would prefer it to be a little bit less linear than I've had experience in games for a while. That being said, I do feel a little dumb right now. Like, I'm not 100% on where I'm supposed to be going. Like, it feels like I should be able to go around through here, but... Because I don't understand what the purpose of this bridge is if there's not something I'm supposed to be doing on it. Which is why I'm confused. Because I feel like, if anything, there should be a bridge on this side. And I can't interact with that, I don't think. I think it's too far down. That being said, I don't know where you're supposed to interact with that from. And I can try. I doubt it'll work, though. And that almost killed me. So maybe, you know, not the way. Like, do I hit this? Nothing? I'm kind of stuck. I might have to fucking die and go back or something. That's a little irritating. Cause that looks like a bonfire. Yeah, I guess I'm on the wrong side of this whole arrangement. And as previously stated, I don't think there's any way for me to go back, so I guess I'll just die. That seems a bit lame, though, in terms of, like, progression. Yeah. Is it all of my vigor or just some of it? It looks like all of it. Damn. Oh well. It's not that much. I'm in the early game. A little tired. Well, I guess I'll do this then. Oh yeah, how do I do that fucking... I picked up an item earlier. It was, a tint or something. Change color armor. Okay. Where do I use that, though? Well, I don't know where to use that. I'm sure I'll be told later. This... Huh. Well, as long as he doesn't start shooting at me, I think I'll be alright. Oh. That's kind of cool. The enemies can't fucking, can only attack you if you use your lantern. That's a cool mechanic. Oops. Shit. Well, I didn't take any damage. I guess it's fine. Who are you? Oh, you're a human.
The cleric's welcome comes behind the edge of a sentinel's blade, more often than not in this place.
With a severed hand on your chest.
You're still breathing. I suppose dangling the promise of salvation from one hand and the threat of death from the other keeps a pilgrim obedient.
You, okay. You seem cool, I guess.
On second look, you're not just another deluded lamb, are you? You know, not long ago, I saw a dark crusader carrying that same lamp. Now it's in your hands.
How can you tell?
Again, curious. I know they'd see you rejuvenate those obscene monuments preventing a deer's return. Don't. That's a threat. But also advice.
Wow, am I getting tempted into the fucking evil faction already? That's pretty early for that kind of thing. Usually the game doesn't let you have the option of being on the bad guy team until later. This place looks like it sucks. Shit, why do I keep falling down these? Hey, are you cool? No, you're not. Wait, was that fucking pilgrim dude who was at the monument earlier trying to join these guys? That seems like a bad thing to do. Right, I fell down this hole, but I was still checking some stuff up there. 'Cause there was... no, actually, that seems like it. Fine. Whew, I am really, really tired. Okay, let's see what's out here. Could, like, try and jump across, but it doesn't seem like there'd be any point. Oh, this is a boss fight. Really? Was not anticipating this. That's kind of cool. Hey lady, you're kind of hot. And really strong. Fuck. Oh, and you do bleed. Ugh, shit. I'll admit, I'm not a huge fan of the Bloodborne dash. Oh, fuck you. Well, that's interesting. Ow. Wait, did she get health back from that? Fuck. Or I guess it's a shield, maybe? What? Blood tornado. That's interesting. What's happening here? Ow. Fuck. Let's try and figure this out a little bit more, huh? Fuck. Oh wait, you. Damn. Okay, I figured. I couldn't see the string before was the problem. First real death.